to play. So I'm a bit concerned. Like maybe just your raw like universal damage. I also don't know if they're putting the clockwork there. I think I really would like them to put the clockwork with a Wind Ranger. Just you want the melee range matchup. But maybe actually the stun from the Lion is okay. Earthspike with Power Shot. Maybe you kill Eidolons instead. That could be an avenue. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the Wind Ranger.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same. Smoke breaks, and yeah, need to run back. I don't feel the Wind Ranger as well, but maybe with some, BKB Maelstrom, you can kill off the Clinks 24/7. Then you have DP to dish out the extra damage that's necessary and take objectives and pressure the enemy map. Overall, I feel like KEV should win this game, no matter what, because I just think that they're on a different level than Dark Horse, but you never know, we'll see.
So for the KEV players, I mean, you have some really familiar ones. Of course, Butterfly Effect and... Sorry, Old 11 and Fly. Butterfly Effect is also quite familiar. I've always praised him as a very high mechanically skilled mid laner, as Old 11 will also give up first blood, so that experience sometimes doesn't work and you just feed over a kill to the mid laner, so Butterfly Effect's already green at his off laner, considering this is not a very good matchup for the Conquer. But I did want to say, the 4 and 5 for KEV are very... I've always enjoyed watching them. They used to be on a team called Team Bright. They had some great showings in Division 2. Then when they made it to Division 1, of course, they were just, a step under. But I do think these are some, pretty solid up-and-coming supports in the China region. So we'll see what the experience from like Old 11 and Fly can do.
Yeah, that experience always comes in handy with, and I like that combo of a couple of players that are kind of Division 2 but a lot of potential, and then these old school superstars together with them. I think that's usually the best combo. Just, the mix of fire, sheer willpower and experience. How are the lanes setting? So far Kunkka actually doing quite alright versus Timber, and this should be decent for him until, like, I guess level 3 on Timber. But overall, I rather would have seen DP mid. I don't know.
Yeah.
For Dark Horse, yeah. Even versus Clinks, I feel like Timber Lion down bottom has a lot of kill potential. And like DP with Siphon into Kunkka feels decent as well.
So you're expecting Fly to have a pretty good time then versus the Death Prophet plus Lion?
I don't expect him to be suffering as much as he's suffering at the moment. I think he just missed some last hits. I think it's basically that. Not. It doesn't represent the strength of DP and Lion properly. Yeah, he's just losing the range creeps to DP so far. I think this is the third one that I've seen get killed, or second.
I guess this is kind of the weakness with the hero as well for the Clinks, is like your ability to secure range creeps, and maybe the techies should be doing it with this sticky bomb. That could be an argument you can make. I think it's probably one of the worst supports to secure range creeps, but...
Yeah. And also a pull happened down bottom, so you're very happy if you're DP and Lion. You're just chilling in this lane, getting levels, farming. So far everyone is very even on the course. No one is getting crushed. No one is, like, even this Enigma that has 6 denies isn't doing that well against Windrunner, who's got 4 denies of her own. So yeah, Clockwork as well can't really do a lot in this lane. You can see him now zoning out the Tiny, but this isn't really the lane in which he absolutely shines. Like, you have Eidolons versus Enigma, and they're annoying. And then you have this Tiny with tossback like this, and he's annoying too. So.
And he might be dead, actually. Never mind. They're not going to be idle and split, but Sheep will still die. So really nice angle for the toss back. Lunfair's going to get a trade.
Body
Nice
blocks.
body blocks from Older Ledham. Okay. Yeah, really outplaying that.
He's like
one sequence.
He's like, where are you going, buddy? Relax, chill.
Sit back.
Yeah, exactly. Just, he's too wide, man. Like, this Enigma is just way too wide. Those lats, you can't pass.
Got some early rotations out from some of the supports to try and secure the water runes. Onko also went the bottle for Butterfly Effect. Very interesting. I wonder if this is purely a Timbersaw matchup where you need some of the regen from the bottle as well, and maybe to make this matchup okay, it's a torrent spam heavy lane, but we really don't see bottle often on Conquer.
Yeah, I agree. It's a little bit of both. Like, you're playing into Kunkka, you're playing into Timber, he also got the first blood. You want to heal up as much as possible.
Up lane Sheep again. Not gonna get the kill, but a lot of resources expended for the Clockwork, so has to pop the Salve. And they've got a great position currently with the lane as well, so definitely could angle for another toss here for the Tiny if he finds that opportunity.
Also, keep in mind, bot lane, nothing's gonna happen here, right? Like, Lynx is fine, yeah. Keep in mind, basically, small KK, he hits you with Whirling Death on mid lane, and if you have a bottle on Kunkka, you just heal up so much more because you lose half of your strength almost, so it helps out.
He's actually tipping bottom. Level 6 on the Conquer rotation. And he's only got one Siphon to work with on A in it as well. Looks like with the blast off connecting. Though Sparks actually didn't do a decent job at holding back some of the damage, but it didn't matter in the end. Good for them to find.
Sheep. Mr. Sheep.
Is also dead. Miss. Not dead. Okay, Sheep lives. Sheep dies. Sheep's running. Corey's dead. Maybe Tiny's dead now. What's going on? Could get the deny. Looking for the toss instead. Sheep pokes his head forward. This is a very messy sequence of events.
So damn messy. Crazy. Old 11 does get 2 bounties off of that, which is at least something, but super nice for Dark Horse. Windrunner gets the kill, survives, goes back to farm. Tiny dead. Then this is where it becomes annoying for Butterfly Effect. Like, Timber is level 6. I don't know if you can even go on him. They have Tiny here though.
They have the idle and split, but they're about to expire. I don't know. It's going to be pretty close in the end, and they're getting Butterfly Effect. One more right click, he might die for it though. Oh no, he's expired. Then is he going to live? Okay. Oh my god, that would have been disastrous.
I mean, it still is, I would argue. Tiny.
Yeah, he's gone. Lunfair, deep it in. It's going to be rewarded for that rotation as well. I believe they also sniped the Wisdom Room while all the chaos was going on in the mid lane. Sheet was able to walk on across the bridge and take that.
Yeah, Techies took the other one though, so he stole the Dire Wisdom Rune at least. Yeah, like, so far KEV not looking too hot, mostly due to this Timbersaw just doing whatever he wants to, and now he wants to go bottom, it seems like.
I want to see what Butterfly Effect does with his rotation, so I really would like to see him get active and to play with Old 11. Maybe you're waiting for the Vlads to be completed before the tower push. You did kind of miss out on that timing with the catapult wave. So maybe he just wants to try and get a little bit of catch up here for the Conqueror, and then he can look at manipulating some of the other lanes.
Clockwork rotating behind Enigma top. Does have Black Hole though.
Thinking about maybe using it onto Lunfair, but Lunfair with wind runs able to reposition. Now they've got the focus fire, max distance, and it'll be a kill in the end. Very nicely done.
I feel like like definitely peculiar for old 11, but I think that was a misplay there. He had all these Eidolons that he could have moved towards him to suck some of the damage off from Battery Assault, because it was Battery Assault that really messed with him. And if he moved all the Eidolons around him, you can even... It is a tricky one, but you can even Black Hole. Windrunner.
Easy kill for them to find. Rotation with the Arcane Rune as well. Butterfly effect. Not the longest cooldown with the ultimate. Firefly's even actually going to come through the portal in case it's required for the kills onto some extra reinforcements, which they do have now slowly funneling in on small KK's Timber. Level 8 with the Fairy's Trinket. Looks like might be a little bit too late to set up a defense for the tower, so we'll go down. Do see Dire. They're trading bottom though. Exo committed from A and I, but they do have time to react if they want on Radiant.
Let's see, so far only Techie is moving back bot, and he scouted, they know.
They're gonna try and kill him before anyone else shows up, and no one even think about coming. Ooh, Undying? Oh no, the spirits.
I just want to know how much better G2IG is than everyone else. If their games versus Dark Horse just looked... It looked like, I don't know, they're playing versus a team that's 3000 MMR below them. Per player.
Yeah, it's been good stuff for Dark Horse. Maybe it was a bad series, who knows. It's just, you know, what are they going to be able to do with this good start though? You got Timber top net worth, Kaya almost completed for him. Going for that nuke build. Imagine Blink Dagger is probably going to be looked at afterwards as well. We've got the old offlane Death Prophet build as well with the mechanism.
Oh, the mech DP offlane. Okay, so probably Greaves, right? Not too bad considering you're playing into these heroes that can blow you up. Like Greaves come in handy versus them. Undying again, he's being careful this time around, not poking out. Level 6 on Sheep as well, very soon. It needs to be in range for one creep, basically. Gonna have it. It's a nice clockwork game as well. I wouldn't mind if he got some farm.
What are even the items you would consider if you had that luxury of the farm?
Okay, so hear me out. Blade Mail. It sucks, I know. It's like the biggest bait on a support clock that you never want to buy, but I wouldn't mind seeing it here. Like overall, the item is much better on most heroes at the moment. I feel like Kunkka could buy one as well. You are playing into Windrunner. It's not a bad Blade Mail game overall on both sides. A unit. Let's get away.
How do you feel about this Orchid on Butterfly effect?
I think it's okay.
Hold that thought. Lion is gonna give her a freebie. Think it's alright?
I think it's fine. I actually... we talked about this before as well, and I'm a big enjoyer of these Orchids on strength-based cores at the moment. Like your Kunkkas, your Slardars. I feel like it adds to their arsenal, which is already good, and then you just have this item that has cornucopia in it anyway, so you get some decent stats, mana regen damage, HP regen, and of course catch for heroes such as Timber and Wind Ranger is always nice. KK, small KK,
just get black hole,
big black hole,
and a big death for them to find as well. Top net worth hero. Hippie responses are coming through. Dire is starting to wrap as well from the south. He's going to be able to intercept the Lion trying to play with long fur. And in the end, first black hole of the game, that's himself a very big kill onto the Timbersaw.
Yeah, and that's just it, right? Like they take the kill and they move back. Windrunner just can't do... Wind Ranger can't do anything on her own. There was no hook shot. That's what's also a problem with Clock. We talked about it. Like he hooks in On Tiny, he gets tossed out. On Enigma, there's probably Eidolons around. On Techies, you die to the bombs. On Clinks, yeah, that's the best one, but you need to find him. That he's your biggest target.
Techies is showing in the mid lane, like you said though. You're gonna eat some mines. This stage of the game, not too many set up currently. Oh, I didn't know Fly was going Orchid too. Very interesting. This is a pick off. Yeah, looks like he's going to die. Death back to Eden, so not a lot of health they have to go through to get the kill. Nice smoke, great smoke. They just, you know, wrap around. Not happy with the Techies pick off. That was a potential for them in the mid lane. And just discipline, honestly, from them, to trusting themselves to be able to find something else, and you know they get rewarded with the Klink's kill down bottom.
I'm just super surprised he was even showing himself. You know, there's Clock level 6 missing off the face of the earth, Lion as well, and you are the target. Like, this Klink's is the target to go for every single time you see him. He still just stood in that lane, farming. Got punished. Nicely done by Dark Horse.
Yeah, he had to change his item build. He had the Eternal Shroud queued up for a little bit, but after seeing the double Orchid, it's a your Scepter to be able to deal with that. We must see KEV do something. You cannot sit back and farm. You go for this double Orchid,
No toss.
and Tiny's really a catalyst for you to do stuff across the map. And with him dying, it slows the game down. 30 seconds is the death timer. They're actually still going to try and make a play here. Butterfly Effect and Undying. Smokers 2. Black Hole still down.
Yeah, no Black Hole, but X marks and Orchid should be enough.
Marks a spot for a kill onto the Lion. Fly. Get involved for Old 11. Very close to getting Sheep. But you got to keep going. You cannot stop. Double Orchid. Keep the pressure up. Play on the opposite side of the map. Get the vision. You've got a deep ward. You know, you've got a nice ward at the top jungle, which will be de-warded pretty shortly. But I wanted to see you continue, and I like this push. They're going to go for the tier 1 mid.
Yeah, they have Black Hole now as well to work with, so no reason not to. Sheep, Orchid, also dead.
One KK.
He's angry.
Gonna zip on in. Power shot snipes as well. EXO is committed, unfortunately, with the torrent. Will enable the escape. And it's alright. I mean, once EXO's down, you might just brute force the tier 1 tower. It doesn't have a lot of health. You could just send the Eidolons there if you really needed to.
Yeah, you probably don't want to fight her just not yet, though. Let the Exo go through and then go in. You could use this Black Hole on Timber again, though. Like, he's a really nice kill. They've been dealing with him very nicely so far. But they are sitting on a ward, right? Yeah, this hard cam ward is a sneaky one. Nicely placed. I like it. Hook shot
in. They're going to be able to find Undying. Butterfly Effect will lay the boat down. Run buff, unfortunately, a little bit too late to protect this support, but it should get a return kill. 1 for 1. Tower's going to go down mid lane, though. In fact, it already has.
I love that this power shot always comes in handy to them. Like every fight, every pick-off, there's some random power shot from Windrunner. He's always close enough to contribute to these pick-offs.
Oh, this spell's dumb right now. 470 damage? 35% slow? What?
Yeah, I don't even know.
What are they doing, actually? How do they...
How do you come up with these numbers? You know, these numbers are called the sus numbers.
Why did they add the slow to it? Like, it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing. Like, some abilities just get random attributes added to it. You know, your perfect ones that are broken is like, you know, the Puck Shard. Why is it extra 40 damage plus give you an AoE right click and also apparently the search range? Yeah, I mean, it's just a free kill. Lonfer is actually looking for maybe. No, it's not free at all. Because they're beelining to bottom as well. Fly is just going to try and do whatever he can, but Lonfer will win that man fight. and is not free.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Launcher though. Boat. He's dead.
Peeps are looking for old 11. And he's going to do whatever he can to try and disrupt it, but the Exo committed. And the Sans from afar. Maybe a threat of a black hole is going to be limited straight away. And Tiny's going to be caught as well at the bottom of the rift, so... Good fights for Dark Horse. I mean, you lose your carry. And your Lion as well, which was really the catalyst for this little skirmish breaking out down bottom. But 3,000 net worth lead is being worked on here for Dial.
Nicely done by them. I expected more from KEV, honestly, but Dark Horse stepping it up, playing really damn nicely. And you can see the issue that Klinks has versus Windranger. Like, yeah, you get the kill, but you can't back out afterwards. There's no way that you just get a pick off and run away at this stage in the game, at least, because of the Gleipnir and just Wind Run with Focus Fire killing him off very, very quickly. Sheep, he sees him. Oh, no follow-up though, even if he went. Just afraid.
You feel like both sides are going to be talking about Roshan? Because they definitely, either one has the ability to take it down pretty easily.
Yeah, I think Radiant may be a little bit easier. But on the other side, if you commit to Exorcism, yeah, you can. I'm not sure if anyone is thinking about Rosh super actively at the moment without taking a fight, but let's see. They scout Rosh going into the pit. Maybe they'll be like, yeah, there's nothing else to do, let's go. But for me, it sounds dangerous, that's all. I'd rather take a fight now.
Radiant are ready to force a fight. Kind of brute force down this tier 2 tower up top. And Dark Horse are currently... They are actually going to angle for Roche. So it will be scouted out. Actually, so never mind. That's Dai's Observer Ward, never mind.
Yeah, they're going in. Is this...
They got scan? No scan.
Is this like a 2018 trade, tier 2 for Roche? They're actually tipping back. Never mind. So not even a trade.
You might lose sheep though. A minor exchange. That's gotta signal Roche. I'm so surprised no pings have come out. Roche is gonna go down now. How long they got an extra left? It's still half duration. They could fight top. They're gonna be quick though.
They're tipping
in.
It's
a 4v5. And it's gonna reveal for a second. Tiny's in a pretty decent position to get the toss back. Gotta be careful of the back line, and yeah, look at the pings.
They know though. They know that he's there, so Orchid maybe.
It's more KK, he's not gonna hesitate. An aggressive jump into the middle. Butterfly effective with the BKB. Now Lonfair as well though. Looking to try and target down, but not until old 11 comes in. It's cancelled pretty fast though. Lion spellcasting gonna prevent the team fight ulti. A little bit messy though, but still we see the Aegis advantage is probably gonna pay off in the end unless Tiny's got something else to say about it. The Avalanche, all it does is just annoy Dire in the end with a respawn they can set up and continue on with the team fight. Long Gleipnir as well from Lonfair, but Flyfly, he's going to be cautious about the burst potential. Small KK, he's going to be in, gets the first. Does he want the second? Undyne, the only person here, Butterfly Effect, is already TP'd out, so he's nowhere to be seen, but looks like boys on Dark Horse happy with that team fight.
Yeah, they did lose the Aegis and the life on Windranger, but she's actually only 100 gold away from BKB. And then that's when she becomes even more active. This Klinks will not be able to turn just the way that he did right there. He's actually going for Nullifier next, which is a normal standard item into Windranger. But because of the BKB, I think she'll still be fine. It's more than anything else for me, this game is about old 11 and how his black holes work out, because that last one was pretty bad, but it was pretty bad because he used it without BKB, so they cancelled it instantly.
But once he does get that black hole, we are going to see... I actually don't remember, does Hookshot cancel it?
It does.
It does.
through
Okay.
BKB, but it only cancels it if you hookshot behind the Enigma. So you can't.
Okay.
You can't hook through the black hole as much as I'm aware. Maybe you can.
I imagine that's how the mechanic would be.
Maybe you can, but there's always heroes in front. I don't know. I played both heroes 24/7, and I always try to hook from behind. You can?
Oh, thank you. Our observer is smarter than you, Lizard. That's crazy.
Yeah. The hook needs to connect, but it's still hard because there's heroes. Yeah.
These are mechanics that I'm expecting you to know as an analyst. Yo, Scriff can observe and analyze at the same time. Actually,
He could easily.
You can take a backseat if you want to, brother. Alright, we're not needing you. Not anymore. Your services, we'll void them. You didn't see that part of the contract.
Just to make myself feel a bit better, whenever I am playing this matchup, I'm trying to find the right angle with block, and it's always hard. So maybe that's the. Maybe that's where the feeling comes from.
You can redeem yourself here, though. You just gotta correctly guess who's gonna win this game from this current position, and you can keep your job if you're right.
You can redeem yourself, right? But you have to answer these next 3 questions.
50-50? Fly?
Oh, dust, yeah. There, I guess the dust.
You guessed the dust, you guessed to cancel the TP, because 4KK's got it. Wow, your guesses, they're so good! They're so good! Very impressive, well done.
Right. No, yeah, like, you can't play like this. It's a bit too aggro, and it looks like he will switch up to BKB on Klinks. He's been dying quite a bit. This game for Klinks is much harder than the last one we watched, because there's just way too many heroes that get on top of him easily. And he went
this
no
move's really cool.
items.
This move's really cool. 4 people smoking to connect with Lonfair was already wrapping around. Bushhawk's gonna fly on past, and that will actually enable Butterfly Effect to TP out, but Ainy's already gonna be caught at the front of the T2 tower. I feel like they should have been rewarded more for that attempt, though. I really like that setup.
I think the hookshot hit something that it shouldn't, because it didn't cancel the TP.
Alright, another death. Old 11. Early BKB, but he's out of range of the Timber. And if he goes for it now, the BKB's about to expire. Lion's in a great position to cancel it. He got the yours off. Oh, great timing. Yours is there, but still the damage has been dealt, in fact.
Klinks!
Wait, Aeonid's going to be able to charge in. Meanwhile, Lonfir's just addressing the Klinks. Flyfly's not clicking anyone. Nothing the Klinks has been able to do to turn the team fight. We'll try and go for the line, but the Ghost Scepter already online. You are counted, my friend. No nullifier at 26 minutes in. Dark Horse take another decent team fight.
Yeah, I feel that KEV there's just, I don't know, it's mostly old 11, I would even say. He's rushing things. Mid lane, Avalanche.
Alright, nice combo. Should be able to get the kill. Maximum use of the chain control with a toss afterwards. And they will get him.
And that's Aghanim's now on Kunkka as well. So he's got a full Aghanim plus 600 gold. Buying the shard next, which will be very helpful to save his Klinks. That's most of the times in problems, like whenever I see him, he's getting clipped or caught somehow. Tiny has force. Ah!
No way.
He's actually fine.
No way. Oh my god.
He had 12 magic wand charges and dagger was coming off cooldown, so managed to toss an Ava. Nicely done.
Oh, I'm going Scepter.
Yeah. I was just looking at the same thing. Cool.
KK. Oh, we're chilling. Shard next on Timber. Interesting. what have we got coming up next? Scan. A lot of mines set up from Undyne by the tier 2 tower. And... hanging up. We're just chilling, you're getting ourselves set up. 4,000 net worth lead, nothing really too crazy. Probably both side will start to posture around Roshan. So then we do have that second one spawning. Maybe in 30 seconds, could be a bit of a longer spawn as well.
Yeah. You're just really waiting for the BKB on Clinks. I feel like that's the most important item that we will see soon. This small KK, man, like, he's grown a grown timber saw. If you remember yesterday, he's had some pretty bad games, but look at him go now. Kaya and Sons, Shiva's, Yules, Blink Dagger. This is a beast.
You want to go for this tower, Enid?
Look at the mines. Look at the amount of mines behind the tower.
They're gonna smoke,
my worst
actually.
nightmare.
So Dai would love the fight to be dragged a little bit to the east, just where their ward is set up. And Radiant actually are expecting not everyone to currently be set up down bottom. They were maybe thinking about moving to the triangle. But as soon as Aenid pops the Exo, they know they need to come back and set up a defense.
Let's see, we have BKB Black Hole, but they're behind the Exo. They're playing this really
They know
nicely.
though. They should see it. They'll say this sentry popped. Undyne's going to show. Fly's going to show as well. Exo half duration. They want to try and kite away from their vision. Unfortunately, techies won't be able to do so. They did get a catch onto the line. And with the Eidolons and the boat damage, Lion's in some danger. Lonfair, though, is going to try and chase Butterfly Effect down Old 11. A solo Black Hole to address the Wind Ranger, but there's going to be no damage inside the ultimate. Simultaneously, Fly is just BKB TPing up with a hook shot. Sheep gets him at the last second. No escape for you. Now the Tiny's going to be caught as well.
Why are
Another
they
incredible fight.
Yeah, why are they so disconnected on KEV? Like, yeah, you can look at it that way. Incredible fight because arguably they went straight at Techies. They didn't even wait for a millisecond. They saw him, instantly ran at him, which at some point looks a bit foolish because you're running into a black hole, but it worked out for them, especially because the black hole needs to be used on Wind Ranger. If she's, I feel like on her alone, if she's going on Clinks. If she's going on Kunkka, I don't think it's even necessary to use it there solo. And if you do use it solo on Wind Ranger, I think that Clinks needs to be hitting her, right? Yep. That's how you get rid of her. And then you can deal with everyone else. But Clinks, without any control, was fighting on his own. So, yeah, I really feel they're really disconnected on KEV. They need this nullifier. It will help things out a bit. There's the ghost that's keeping Lion alive, and obviously Windrun, which is super annoying.
That's so far away, though. It's so far away.
And there's Aghanim.
And they did get...
Well.
Ooh, very close. Nice attempt at the dust. I got a glimpse of the Clinks scurrying through the trees with the Observer Sentry combo, but the Lion just guessed incorrectly. Rush is up though, okay. So, no Exo for a couple of seconds, probably not going to need it. I was going to say, Lonfit doesn't really have that much damage at the moment. Do you like that the Wind Ranger has been going for the Conqueror in all of these fights?
If you remember the last game, who were they going on? Last series. Like Clinks and Slards are always on Kunkka, right? Usually in fights, the way I see it, the hero with most control needs to be killed first. Like, that's how I rate the... Of course, it's not the same in every game, in every situation, but I'd rather kill the Lion than the Death Prophet, let's put it that way. I'd rather kill the Clock than the Timbersaw first. And Kunkka, for Radiant, he brings a lot and he's in front. I don't think that he's necessarily the main target to kill.
What? How did this happen?
Yeah.
How?
You're just not gonna find Enigma in the back, so Kunkka is easier, but I don't know. The Clinks is dying way too much. This game is turning to be very bad for him.
is under attack.
I don't know. Okay. Or you're charging up a tier 2 tower now, you don't care. Maybe you need to care. Or maybe you don't. Ain't it's fine. It's only half health. That did no damage.
Nice black hole.
Huge black hole, but cheap. Pinpoint accuracy. The hook shot, it's even better. Canceling the only hope they had to turn the team fight. And now Tiny's gonna get caught as well. I mean, it's just a perfect hook shot from She.
It was threading the needle right there. He did it. Smoke KK.
Okay.
Can you kill him?
Oh, they're gonna be able to kill the Conquer now instead. Actually, Small KK is just kind of baiting. Might lose Clockwork too, but Ain, it's in. Ain, he doesn't care. This Death Prophet showcasing her true strength inside the base of Radiant. Fly, not having enough damage at this stage of the game. They'll get the kill into the Timber, but U2 Tower soon to fall.
Damn, this is Dark Horse just making one good move after another. Honestly, when we were coming into this series, I thought, okay, easy 2-0 for KEV. This is one of those games where the teams are just not evenly matched, but far from it. I am not seeing the old 11. Wi-Fi as well, just really struggling throughout the game.
D1 Tower going to be the next objective for the boys on Dire.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And maybe they're actually trying to set up a defense when Black Hole's still on cooldown for quite some time.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And looks like they'll get the Tormentor in this lull period. Oh my god, Undying.
Dire are scanning.
You are... Oh, actually, what's going on? Sheep. Also able to catch up Tiny.
Tiny.
I'm just so wrong about the Wind Ranger.
Yeah, she starts to hurt now. Like with this crit, all the you know what's even the funniest is all these items up to this point. Yeah, they give damage, but it was more about the sustain and just being able to play the game properly. Now it's about the ridiculousness. Now that you get the crit, the Daedalus, now it becomes silly. Now she's soloing heroes left, right, and center.
DD as well. Yummy, yummy. Firefly did a good job to cut the top wave, but it looks like Aenid happy to commit the ultimate.
One nice thing is he's very close to Nullifier, 200 gold away. And this Nullifier, keep in mind, it will deal with the Wind Ranger. It will help you out tremendously versus her, but
oh, Lizard,
they gonna get caught.
Oh, they know. Oh, what a read. What a read. What a read.
Yeah. Okay, can I ask you something?
You can ask me anything.
Just tell me, because I might be a bit overthinking this. Is it really that big of a read? Like, this man was literally creep skipping for the last minute and a half. Like, isn't it kind of obvious that you have to go up there and check for him? Isn't it on him to TP out?
Much.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like he needed to get out.
Just call me out of my shit. Nice X. And he's still looking for the toss. He's still silenced though.
Oh man, this tiny, he's like, can you guys just let me move on my own for a second?
Okay, KK. We're waiting for a 5-man black hole. I mean, this is old 11. Show us your best.
Is there a Nullifier? Still no Nullifier. This Link's just lost half of his HP. And he still needs to find. Look at Lion. Lion will jump. Oh, oh.
Was in, but again, there's the hook shot. Cool black hole, bro. Look at my counter instead. Your scepter is for what? I mean, Flyfly's doing a lot of damage in this team fight. But once the cogs expires, the rest of the team can start to charge on 4. They should be able to deal with the Timber Saw. Yours in some of that heart region, but the toss is going to send him further into the base. And they didn't feel confident to respond and dive. They might fight though. Exo's back up. Let's see if they want to try and protect him. Nullify reveal as well into the Death Prophet. And this should be a secondary kill. So the base defense does come through. That's going to be a gem that's snagged as well from KEV.
Okay, and they don't lose even one set of barracks. I mean, this is way more than I expected. Way better defense than I expected, and he does have Nullifier now. That fight was all without it, by the way. He didn't have it completed. He lost too much gold on his death. Dark Horse just being not disciplined enough, I should say. Pushing that high ground, like, you could wait, pop Exo, go back in. But instead, they just brute force it. Just brute force, and it didn't work. Even versus the Black Hole, which was pretty bad once again. Didn't work.
It's almost like they need to... someone needs to kill the Clockwork, or like force not the greatest hook shot to be used, just to help Old 11. Because he's going Scepter, dude. Like, you've itemized for your Black Hole this game without its Blink, BKB, Scepter. You are solely playing for this ability, but... So this is up to the... It's up to the Clinks, it's up to the Tiny... Maybe even the Conquer for that extent, but probably a little bit difficult for the Conquer, but like the Clockwork has to go to enable the Enigma.
Maybe even the antagonist has something to do with Clock. Because of the pull, it's gonna disposition heroes a bit faster, so the hookshot will be harder to be on target, I think. But also he's going to Refresher, so he'll have 2 holes to work with.
Let's see. He's been finding some decent ones. It's just the issue, like, they are getting cancelled. And I think, again, like, Clockwork's positioning has been pretty on point so far this game.
Yep.
So I think a lot more of it is a praise to Sheep instead of Old 11's play. But you, regardless, are down 13,000 gold and in a position where it's going to be very difficult to take a fight by the Roche Pit.
Lynx leading the charge. I'm afraid of this. If they jump him with that Daedalus Wind Ranger, Kunkka for me is like the biggest deal of Radiant. Like, he is the one that's making everything happen on the high ground. On the high ground, it was so simple with him. Low ground, I'm not sure it's gonna be as impactful.
This is perfect. Get rid of the hook shot. Enable Old 11. There's gonna be an instant buyback of the Clockwork. But this Black Hole, that's exactly what they needed for the team fight to be successful for them. Longfur recognizes his role is just to deal with the Enigma, but it doesn't matter. The cancel the Black Hole comes far too late. Now you don't have a Timber Saw for the team fight. And Firefly needs to find an angle in. You need your main damage source now. Nullify's going to be there to be able to get rid of the Glimmer Cape protecting the Lion, so that's a big kill for them to find. They've separated A in it as well. I'm kiting this Death Prophet down inside the lane.
Do they have detection? They don't. They don't see him. They don't see him. And the hookshot is also missed. It's been used.
Longfur?
Solo.
Okay.
Solo tech is easy.
And now they're stuck. Sheep brought back. Butterfly Effect is actually rejoining on 900 health. And he may have just gotten a glimpse of Sheep. Torrent's gonna get him. Oh, well done. This is a dieback. It's a big one as well. Roche up in a couple of seconds. What an incredible fight for KEV. And literally, you kill the Clockwork first. Look how different the fight looks.
Yep. And Roshan instantly respawns. I think it's there was a mistake from Dark Horse, I would say. I think it's mostly on Wind Ranger that kind of maybe the accuracy of the fight wasn't that great, you know, because Black Hole was used on Death Prophet and Timber, and when Black Hole is done, he uses his ulti straight up on Enigma. Wastes a lot of time killing her. And by the time he killed Enigma, then everyone else could deal with him and his teammates. So maybe not optimal target choices, but yeah. Nicely done by KEV to jump back into the game. Now they have a Bloodthorn as well on Lynx. He dishes
Maybe
out
kill the Timber.
Maybe the
Or
Lion
instead.
Yeah, with the Nullifier.
And they could even look for the Timber if they really want to. Toss back. They're going to have all the control they need. Wind Waker will be a little bit early from small KK though. And the respawn, it's 5 seconds until the Wind Ranger's live. And by the time she's up, you're already going to have another member in the grave. Oh, this is a big crumble.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, they crumbled
Dire's
indeed.
bottom tower is under
The
attack.
Nullifier finally came online. Now together with the Bloodthorn, there's no more control for this Lynx. The Lion isn't safe in his Ghost. The Clockwork as well isn't safe in his Ghost. Needs to be very careful how he moves. A unit can die as well. Like your Yules won't rescue you. Let's see what they can do on the high ground push. There's a refresher black hole, so 2 black holes available. This should be easy.
Keyword is should be.
Or at least not hard. Maybe I'm overstating things. Maybe not
Nice
too
toss. Again. Doesn't get him as far away, but they're just going to use the first black hole with Firefly on the right. The damage is not enough though. The cancel does come through, but look at the conquer spells. How are you going to fight into all the AoE and the ghosts that are continuing to rain down on them? Another toss. This time does get him outside the base with the jetpack expiring. Firefly's finally starting to showcase some of the true damage from the Klings.
Yeah, the absolutely annoying ghost ship fleet, tidal wave, torrent storm, like there isn't a hero in the game that brings as much control as Kunkka. That Prophet?
Yeah,
What the
Firefly
Klings?
taps him down.
So that's one.
Dude, another toss, dude. Tiny's finding way too many openings for the side of KEV. He has been vital to their success in these late game fights. Ghost ship will continue to rain down onto the dead body of the Death Prophet, and they are still ready to go once again. Refresher of Old 11 wants it. Another round of the Torrent Storm. Refresher shard as well in the backpack for Butterfly Effect.
He still didn't refresh Black Hole, by the way. He's saving the orb.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now the BKB is actually off cooldown anyway in 8 seconds, so maybe they can just wait and reset. Not really necessary to use the orb this fight for 1 black hole when they can have 2, and top lane is pushing in anyway, so okay. He goes back. This is such a juicy wave to farm. Like 7 ranged creeps. Yeah, this game turned upside down on Dark Horse. They were doing so damn well. Timber, smoke.
Mid lane, they're getting jumped. We're instantly beelining to the Enigma, baby, expecting no one else to start to run back, but they don't have everyone on Dire if they actually want to take the fight. Radiant don't have this information, though.
Gem rescued. Saving Private Gem Courier. Got it. Went back in. I don't know if you noticed what happened, but Tiny actually blinked on top of Timber, who was smoked. And then they were just running side by side for like a second, not realizing what's going on. And then Timber turned on him.
I want to point out as well, like we've been mentioning a little bit about like the Death Prophet builds lately and some of the games we've been seeing over. Like, this is, I like this build a lot. Like it really feels like we are feeling the value of this hero. I mean, high net worth, impact has been incredible. 9, 3, and 15's really showcased like the damage inside finds just from her tankiness. So I wonder if this could be the build at the moment here for the Death Prophet.
Yeah, it's a really good build. I love it as well. The Wind Waker here doesn't have as much impact because of the Nulli, but besides that, everything is great. And she needed Yules earlier. It did a lot for her throughout the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I won't change anything, really. I like it a lot.
DD could be impactful. Let's see. Lonfer has been a bit quiet in these last couple of fights. I think had an incredible early to mid game. The target priority was incredible inside some of the fights and just her positioning overall as well and how she needed to take them. But recently the fights have been a little bit more difficult for her. So let's see what she's able to do with this with the DD.
They're not gonna get any easier though. Klinks is, if he wants to, he could complete a Lincoln's right now, and then suddenly your ulti on Klinks needs to be, oh, you have to cast something else like a shackle shot earlier, but it becomes harder to solo him, that's all.
Unfair. Careful, they are coming. Firefly is going to lead the charge straight up to the high ground. They're going to counter smoke themselves on die, but they do not know. They don't know. Firefly's here. Any detection, he just runs onto sentry range. And Lonfer, can he win the man fight? The black hole will prevent that. It's too late. It's too late. The hook shot cancelled.
Double black hole.
He got it now for a second. Black hole dropped on the dome, and the buybacks, they're going to be pivotal for the fight to turn back into Dire's favor as Radiant. How do they evaluate the team fight now? Do you just look to cut your losses? And it seems like that's the case. Maybe Conker can get BTP out, but the damage comes through too quick in the stun lock.
Yeah, nice stun lock from them. No Kunkka for 120, and now that's a buyback from Clock. Keep in mind, no Kunkka and also no black holes. Those were two black holes.
Alright, they're gonna get the Klinks as well.
Okay, now no Klinks as well. He does have buyback, but shit, what happened to him? Why not get out earlier? Yeah.
Observer sentry, yeah, was expecting no vision to be there.
I think he tried to creep skip, maybe to stop them from pushing mid easily. And now he's gonna probably have to damage.
Oh, the KO Force. And the lineup of the Shackle. Now careful of the mines. Doing a pretty good job to clear them though.
The buyback is there.
Over-positioned.
Maybe for the best, not to go in.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
How long to EXO? Can they just go for the end?
Yeah, they are. Tiny has buyback though. They don't.
They're gonna actually stop before the Tiny buyback. They're gonna get a free kill into Lion. That's a dieback, I believe, for him. Can you retreat and get all 4 members out? You want to go back in? Oh, is this crazy? I mean, they know no black hole, no Conker.
I don't think they can do this. It's so difficult.
We
just with the
have to look
avalanche
at like
and
the
everything.
toss into the mines.
Yeah, yeah.
Radiant's middle
25 seconds.
Gonna go for Lonfer. BKB is gonna be able to protect the Wind Ranger. But once they turn to small KK, look at the damage that Klinks is able to actually output. Small KK is fine though. BKB soon to expire. We'll just be able to get the chain down to the low ground as well and make it up.
Okay, so they tried going for Throne, it didn't really work, but at least they didn't suffer any losses that are unsurmountable in that last fight. The only problem is, like, that's something that both of these teams know, and that's why they forced it so heavily. You are playing into a double BKB, 2 black holes Enigma. You're probably not winning against that. That's like the ultimate late game win condition for 90% of Dota, and that's why they smoke up instantly. No buyback on Kunkka, but who cares? It's all about these black holes. If you can clip the Windrunner, she doesn't have buyback. If you can clip her with one of those black holes and kill her off, the game is probably done.
are scanning.
Still a 4v5, and Sheep's actually going to be the first point of contact.
Nice
Great reaction out of the blink. Oh. Now Aeonid reveals in the lane as well. 10 seconds to the line's back live. Aeonid? Put his Wind Waker. And he's still going to be looking for the toss angle. Gonna prevent that impact. Hang on, look at the damage on the Klinks! But Ord 11! They're saving Black Hole! It's gonna get cancelled to the Orchid! It's not good enough! That second Black Hole was just not good enough. Lonfer trying to hunt the Klinks down! It just doesn't have the vision at the moment though, so a BKB used defensively, but small KK tries to jump over the back, but it's not going to matter in the end by the looks of an Aeonid. Will catch up to the tech. His Firefly gets a TP back to base. It is an all-out retreat.
No black holes, no Enigma, buyback on techies, and rushes up. This is basically when they just go straight into the pit. And look at Radiant. It's kind of a rough decision. You don't want to play into Aegis with an Enigma as well, but you might have to. This last fight, by the way, all on Small KK, I would say. Yeah, sure, nice hook shots as well, but Small KK realizing that he needs to just create chaos and jump in with Shivas. That's basically what he should be doing every fight. Like, that's the way you play versus these Enigma lineups. You just jump in and you create such a mess, especially if you know where they're kind of smoked. You jump into them, Shivas break Enigma's blink timing, make it unable for her to use that black hole properly, and Fly survived by the skin of his teeth, by the way. It was very close for Windrunner to just solo him.
Man, this is back-to-back crazy games, though. I mean, last game to close out the series, we went 60+ minutes. This game's looking like it could be in for a similar fate as well. It's only 9,000 net worth lead. 54 minutes in for Dark Horse.
Radiant's courier.
Yeah, this is not really any sort of a difference right now. 60 minutes in, 10k is... It's something, but it's not felt that much in the game. When you have your Enigma with level 25 with 50 Eidolons sitting you.
See, so where did everything go though from Roche? Looks unfair with the ages. Is that refresher shot importantly? Yeah, okay.
Like, one of the best things that they've got probably on Dire is this level 25 on Wind Ranger as well. Like, the Wind Run cannot be dispelled. It means quite a lot for them. Look at Fly. So small KK.
They're under a ward. Oh, what a hook shot! Flipping onto two members, but where's the damage, Lonfair? He's got a TP and it's going to be there a little bit late though, so they can't cancel the Enigma TP. Looks like they won't be able to stop Butterfly Effect as well. Still over to the right side, Fly. Do they know? Lonfair's got a gem. Lonfair's got the gem. He's out.
Any hook shots? 8 seconds. 8 seconds cooldown. Yeah, so they managed to survive with Enigma and with the blinks, but no buyback on Tiny.
These tiny tosses have been a big reason why they're making some successful team fights, so are you going to do it without him now? Pressure used.
You know what? Another big issue is 40 seconds on cooldown for the Enigma BKB. And you don't want to use the orb just for that.
Okay. Careful the mines, my friends. They're going to send the illusion to try and address some of them. In fact, that's pretty much all of them gone now. You might just have to give up this bottom set of barracks and just wait for the BKB to be back up. Obviously by then, Exo's going to be out as well.
Oh, the shackle!
I lined up a perfect shackle! You got a buyback on the Conquer, they'll expend it. So they can retreat. And while they're doing so, they'll get that full set of barracks down bottom as well. Do they want to consider about top? Tiny's still dead for 40.
They have 2 BKBs now. 2 BKB black holes are up and available on Mr. Old 11. So, is this it? Is this the fight? Will they even push? 2 minutes away from minute 60. They can wait for the items, but you have 1 more minute of Aegis left remaining. And the buyback on Windrunner, like... Not really... they don't really have a reason to just wait. Level 30, that profit.
Good boy.
I love how he spams voice lines, by the way, now that he's got level 30.
probability at this stage. 79% still. Dark Horse.
I'm surprised they
gonna get
didn't force it with the Aegis. What do you think? Like 18 seconds of the Aegis left remaining. They're not gonna go in.
Yeah, I mean, you know you have a big buyback advantage as well. Yeah, I guess I'm a little surprised. Corey, that's an Octarine. Oh, wow, somehow that sneaks through.
Old 11 has it now. There was the cooldown Black Hole. 120 now.
Oh, we're gonna fight actually. Hang on, Tiny. It's so aggressive of initiation.
He's the Black Hole,
A
yeah.
solo Black Hole the Death Prophet, but Sheep instantly is able to cancel that. Now Old 11 stuck in the cogs and Longfair's gonna be able to turn to deal with the Enigma. He's got a buyback at least, but he used BKB before he died, so he doesn't have it for this second Black Hole.
That's huge.
Awesome on KK. Actually looking to try and jump into the middle. Plus further inside the base as well, over to the mines! There's a Wind Waker off! He didn't make it to the low ground though, he was so close to living, so close! But it looks like they'll get him in the end.
That's a incredible defense considering they couldn't even Black Hole. They couldn't even Black Hole once, yet alone twice. The second time, yeah, you called it out perfectly. The most important hero MVP clock breaks the first and then cogs again. Just by refresher on Clockwork, you know, just double hookshot, there we go.
I was legitimately thinking that like 20 ago, but I thought it was too troll.
Yeah, the old overclock, the old agonyms on Clockwork. Can we... Look, now that we have Repel back to basically what it used to be, can we get old agonyms on Clockwork, please? Thank you, Gaben.
What was the old one? What am I missing?
Overclock. It was basically that refresher that stunned you at the end.
This one stuns you, right? No?
This one also stuns you, but that one, like, you'd get 2 hookshots, 2 battery assaults, 2 cogs, and then you'd die. And then you'd get stunned at this. It used to be amazing. Like, you could bounce people in between cogs.
You don't like map hacks? I like map hacks.
I mean, map hacks are not as fun. They're cool, but it's so much nicer to hook someone twice, make him bounce between cogs. It's just more skill, I don't know. It was just more skill based.
That's a big wave top. That's a yummy wave right there, someone get that. It's so much fun. Oh, we got 60 minutes again, apparently. So,
Yep.
what do we got? We do have a couple. Dude, I'm done. This techies as a pirate hat.
Let's go. Plus 250 damage techies with the pirate hat. Buy something. Buy some crit. Let's go. Sell HLNs, buy crit.
I'm very surprised Dire aren't forcing the issue. Like, you know the buybacks. I have to imagine you have the buyback timers. So you should know a lot of them are on cooldown. Big ones, Enigma, Conquer, you have all of yours as well. This is a big advantage for you to force a fight.
I think this team just isn't that certain in overall their approach to the game. That's what I've seen so far from them. Double damage on top lane. It seems like Lynx will be outing it.
3 Seer Stones for Dial? Who Book of the Dead's for reading? They must have got some pretty crap options to get that.
Seer Stone isn't that bad with the range.
What are they?
For Lion, right? Like you get huge range.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
Clockwork one is interesting. I guess, I mean, it's the same with him, right? And it's, you're literally doing whatever you can for the hook shot, so... Does he actually go refresher? Like, he's got 5k gold. I wouldn't hate it. Like, do you really need BKB now? You've got the 25 talent. I don't know.
Dire are scanning.
Smoke up. There's no tier 5 on... Ah, there is.
Oh, he turned in. Where's the nullifier? It's a little bit slow. Oh. Importantly, where's the hook shot though? It's nowhere to be seen.
Windrunner! She's got!
It's 2. Oh, they got him. It's not going to matter. You get to pick onto the Timber Saw. There's no buyback on Old 11 as well, so no double black hole. You got to do it by yourself.
Oh, Shackle.
With your net worth lead for the Shackle again from Lonfer. Holds 2 into place. Goodbye. Butterfly effect will get chased down. Blackfly's going to try and target down Lonfer. They'll be rewarded, but the buybacks are going to be there, and it does not matter. Dire will come out on top. Everyone's going to buy back at the end. Lonfer TP's mid.
Radiant are scanning.
Gotta be careful here. No buyback on you, sir. Well, no buyback on anyone, I guess. That Prophet has hers. She's also got a full refresher flying out her, so the exorcism will be there this fight.
You have to toss into mines. Is unfortunately an illusion. There are all those mines.
How do you fight this?
Oh, maybe toss inside the base. Do they have stuns? No way. Okay, Small KK just able to get outside. But it's just space. That is all it is, and it's just space. With the focus fire, the game's over. Dark Force, they'll take it 64 minutes in. They had to work for it, my oh my, but in the end, they'll be rewarded for their efforts.
Oh, what a messy game.